How are you guys doing? You know, time passes and you feel like you're not doing anything, but you are doing something. That's why the decisions that you make are very important, because the small decisions go towards the bigger plan and the bigger picture. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at somebody right now, but I'm talking to myself too. Remember, time is always going to keep going. It's what you do with your time, it's the small decisions that you make. You understand? That's not even what I came here to say. What I came here to say, and I'm going to keep it really quick, and I felt like I needed to say this because this is something that I've struggled with. Because I have good intentions, I think that people have good intentions. So I wouldn't even think that people was doing things to me because my intentions are good, right? But you guys have heard of like destiny swapping and stuff. Don't look at that like it's just like this big hocus pocus spell thing. Destiny swapping can be something as simple as lying on somebody and saying that they did something that you would do, or they did something, or you did something that they would do. Did I say that right? Or that you did something that they actually did, to clean themselves and to get everybody to look at you like a bad person. This has been happening to me my whole life. When people actually believe people who lie on me, they have to go. God told me a long time ago, or my spirit guys, or whoever be talking to me, they have to go because they're not strong enough to be in your life, right? Don't assume that people are not destiny swapping with you because you think that, you live a boring life and you don't have a destiny. Destiny, sometimes we can't see our own destiny, but people can see it clear, especially if they're spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean they have to be of the light. They can be of the dark. And light attracts dark, and the dark come because they can see your light, right? Just in simple words, the dark come and they come attached to your light, and they trade spaces with you slowly but surely, right? They'll even tell people that they see you getting close with, that you're capable of doing some shit that they did, so that people can start to be distrusting of you. People can see genuine connection. People can see when you're genuinely connecting with somebody and they fucking hate it, and they come in and they plant little bugs. Actually, I just thought about it, but this girl wanted to know what me and this guy were doing so badly that she would just come up and blatantly lie. And I just used to be like, what? I don't get it. But with him, he was such a weak link that she would be like, Kiana told me this. And he would be like, he would just come to me. It was at the work, at the job. And he would come to me and be like, why did you tell her this? And then she would be over there smiling like it's confirmed that was true. She did it to him so many times. And here's the thing. I would be like, I didn't tell her. You just did. Even after she kept sabotaging and it was proven that she lied, he still believed her because those little seeds got him so paranoid about me, he didn't know if I was good or bad. That's a lot of people's misconception about me. They don't know if I'm good or bad. It's the weirdest thing. And I think it's because I don't have a problem being perceived however the fuck you want to perceive me. And I'm not going to beg or lean into trying to prove that I'm not what you think I am. Because God, I don't know. I just understood this a long time ago, that don't correct people. When they think this is justifiable to treat you bad, let them do it. Because it has nothing to do with me. They're going to get their karma. They're going to get it. It's going to come back and fuck them up. And everything is not about us. Sometimes God uses us. That's why I say that. Sometimes God uses us in people's lives to see what they're going to do. Sometimes it's like killing two birds with one stone. God will put us in each other's life. But sometimes I know when this has nothing to do with me. Maybe it always has something to do with me, but like maybe I have to learn how to see something or see certain traits or patterns, stuff like that. But yeah, it's their karma. It's their karma. But I was just going to say that don't think it's unfathomable or something that just happens in a movie. Lie on you or make you seem a certain way or make you or make the people around you feel like you ain't shit. They are doing it and you're not going crazy. You can see it. You can see it and they're doing it. And when they do it, you don't go to them and ask them why. You let them do it. You let them do it. Let them rack it up. Because karma is not a punishment. I mean, it is, kind of, but it's not to punish, it's to teach them. And if you care anything about people, you have to let them go through their karma. And then the very last thing I'm going to say is, when they're going through that karma, it's not for you to see. You don't have to see what the outcome is. Sometimes you may never get an apology. Sometimes you'll never, get, verification that they learned. Sometimes they never learn. Sometimes it takes years for them to learn. Just know you did your part. That's it. That's all.